Boy, Brent Vegas here, and welcome to another video. In today's video, we are going to be doing the NFC Championship game. And, I mean, that's really all I have to say. So, obviously, if you guys don't remember what happened in the last episode, we end up beating the Atlanta Falcons barely. But, we got the win, and, that's all that matters. And also one thing I did say, every time we're in the playoffs, minus Super Bowl on this occasion, I am allowed to upgrade 3 players on my roster, but they are not allowed to be X Factored or Jack Bunyan. So this is actually going to be very interesting. Obviously, I can upgrade his safety version, just not his quarterback version, for, well, obvious reasons. So, I think the one obvious upgrade I want to do is GeoJock. I know I did this last time as well, but like, you know how nice it would be just to have 2 players with abilities on defense? Oof, that would be amazing. Next upgrade. This is actually a little bit of a tough one. Actually, it's not that tough at all. I'm going with Mike Hansen. Mike Hansen. Do you know how bad it's been to like have just the right side just completely crumble on you? It's not been that easy on me. It really hasn't. Um, and then the last upgrade, this is actually a little bit of a tougher one, honestly. It's really actually tricky. Wait, I forgot to move Machias. Yeah, I forgot to move him. Well, yeah, I'm gonna just. I think I might just keep him halfback. That's whatever. Um, or wide receiver for now at least. But I don't know what other upgrade I want to do for the last upgrade. I feel like I might just do Liam Peterson at defensive or at tackle. Just makes the most sense because have at least a make him more of a decent offensive tackle in terms of a backup. So yeah, but again, if we make it to a Super Bowl, we end up actually winning, or well, if we go make it to a Super Bowl, I am allowed to upgrade 5 players, but I can't do them of my choosing. That's the only problem with that. I really do think we did some solid upgrades like last time, and I kind of just went stupid with the upgrades and stuff. So hopefully those are going to be big time upgrades that help us in this game, minus the factor of, well, Liam, because I don't want that to be a big factor, but who knows. So we're going against Seattle. Not a big fan, and I have to go against Seattle, but at least it's not at home, so it doesn't really hurt me quite as much, thankfully. We do get the ball start the second half, which I think is more preferred, honestly. And off we go. Here we go with the kick return, and down at the 29, and Geno Smith is coming on the field. I think this should be a very simple game, honestly, because, like, again, they have Geno Smith at quarterback. It's not, we don't have to deal with, like a Patrick Mahomes or, what's his face? We don't have to deal with, like, Patrick Mahomes or Joe Burrow or Matthew Stafford. All right, so there you go. Nice stuff. Making it a 3rd and 4 situation. I think this is definitely a pass, I think. This is definitely going to be a pass play. So we do need to go pass pro here. Highly doubt it's a run, but it could be a run, but it wasn't. And, Kenneth Walker's wide open. That's not fun. What is up with them running? Like, what are these play calls? What the heck? We went in and run the ball here and get a solid 10-yard gain. We get it 2nd and inches. pass. I got tons of incomplete. I know I could have intercepted that, but I'm not risking it. All right, so this is definitely going to be a run, if I had to imagine. And it's not actually. Oh, shit. She can't think kept drop so much. Jason Myers is up the kick. Okay, I kind of highly doubt he was making this type of kick. He's a 55-yarder. Oh, he actually made it in. Surprisingly. 0-3, they get the lead, but we get the ball next, so we need to really don't kind of need to take advantage of that field goal. Oh, that's some space. Look at that. Up to the 41 is where we take off. All right. I know it's not ideal maybe to throw it, but throw it. Carson's wide open anyway, so like that even matters. Let's run the ball here. Let's try to get the run game going. Let's make sure that, oh my God, Mike Hansen just got pancaked. Mike Hansen, you're like the tallest guy on this team. How are you getting pancake blocked? On a run play, no less. Carter gets the ball, making it a 3rd and 5 situation. I am definitely running the ball. And that time, not on the right side, because I don't want to get another freaking pancake block. We got nice blocks. We got the ball up to the 14, making it 1st down here. Chase is probably going to be open in the back of the end zone on this play, if I had to imagine. Not a great throw, but good enough anyway to get a touchdown. Kick is up. It's good. So, pretty clutch. All right, so there goes the kickoff. And there you go. Nice stuff. This could be our PO. I've actually been starting to, scout this team's offense. Yeah, that's an RPO. And you just got destroyed. We got that all locked up. This potentially could be 4 verts, I think. And Tyler Lockett drops the wide open pass, making it a 3rd and 11 situation. I don't know what this route is. I don't know what this is. I'm saying it's a pass. Oh my God. Daniel Gable can't catch up. That's a touchdown. The only I can't say anything bad. It's just our team can't get there fast enough. That's kind of just what the case is, and it sucks. We're just not fast enough. Here you go, the kickoff. All right. All right. I could see Kimball getting maybe open up this play. Carter's more safer option. We get a yard there. 2nd and 9. Need to get some blocks, Yeah, those are okay, not ideal. 3rd and 6. We definitely need to get the first here, which could just probably be by an underneath pass like Daniel Gable or something. Carter's wide open. I do need to run a little bit I need to make Max my third down running back. There's just he's gonna get tired eventually. And with how many times I've been giving him the ball, it's necessary that I go make a change. Carson was open, but I got hit way too quick. All right, so Max is in, which I'm kind of happy for, because that gives him the time to rest. I'm glad I got sacked, honestly, because I was about to throw a very, very sketchy pass. But bad news is it's 3rd and 19. It's kind of part of the problem. All right, Max, I want you to block. I said block, damn it. All right. I guess you could run a drag, I guess. What the frick? Well, we're forced to punt it. This is not ideal at all. With how this team has played so far. This is just not ideal. Not ideal. At all. This has gone pretty bad offensively. And say they just defensively kind of allowing that one play touchdown like that and allowing a first down like that. You know, that's pretty not great. I imagine this is going to be a run play probably. So let's send a blitz here. It is not. Pass. That's picked. That's picked. Let's Chase Barber. What do you think you're doing? Throwing at it Chase Barber's coverage? What do you think you're doing? You dumb idiot? Barber is having himself a game right now. Open Daniel Gable. He's trying to make a swerve, but it doesn't work. Get the ball all the way down to the 12. Making it a 1st and 10 though still. I would like to see... Oh, I didn't mean to hand it off to Max, but it did get us 3 yards, so I guess it wasn't terrible. Okay, I should have not gave that the chance. 3rd and 7. You know, let's just run the ball. I know that's maybe not the perfect ideal thing here, but at least we're going to get a field goal. Down at the 5? And they are suggesting me to go for it. You know what? Yeah, let's go for it. Where's the... Yeah. Zone here. And also, since we're in the 5, we're going to get better blocks, so... Oh, we didn't get it. Down at the 3. This is 100% probably a run. I'm not going to run commit in case they do end up throwing it. This is a run. And they get the ball up to the freaking 9, and he carried like 3 people as well. This is probably going to be a run again, if I had to imagine. It is. And we just can't tackle Kenneth Walker. Does he have like tank or something? Armbar matchup nightmare. That just should not do anything. Alright. Nice stuff again, making it a 2nd and 9. And I bet you after a play like that, they're probably going to go and pass it here. I just have a tingly feeling. I thought it was a fake. It wasn't. And now it's 3rd and 6. Great job, defense. Alright. You do got to make sure it's a pass. I'm going to guard DK Metcalf here, probably. This is going to be one of the big targets, I can bet you. And Geno Smith made a bad throw. Making it a 4th and 6, so they're going to be forced to punt it here. And our offense gets another chance to try to at least tie this game up. down to the 48. And now let's make some magic happen. Like throwing the ball to Matt Zillman. You know, he may not be the greatest player to throw the ball to. Muller's probably going to get open from this, right? He surprisingly doesn't. I'm surprised he didn't get open in that case. 3rd and 8. I'm going to try to run this play again. No way he's going to not get open twice in a row. Told you. No way he ain't going to get open twice in a row. I'm going to try to run this RPO. Hope that we can get the blocks. Yeah, that's going to work. Maybe not first, but probably the next best thing, which is a 2nd and inches. Nice block up field, Dane. And that is the inside the 5 run play. And I think I'm going to just let this go to the 2-minute warning. I'm going to let it go to the 2-minute warning. Let them have a little bit less time to, have the ball. Not ideal blocks, but honestly, it's not the end of the world because the guys, I could just chew clock here. All right, this is either a Max or a Chase Barber touchdown. And it appears to be a Chase Barber touchdown. Making the score 14-10. Great job defensively. I mean, we didn't start off great, but with the INT and then that stop, things have gone well. Obviously, our offense has done all right. It's not been ideal, but it's done all right. It's fun. Well, good enough for right now to have the lead. So that's all that matters, I guess, at the moment. This is going to be a time where I'm going to be running this cover 1 robber press coverage. Or not press. We're going to play spread coverage instead. He actually caught that. That's kind of surprising. Honestly, to be fair, I was also waiting tackle instead of scripting. Or whatever. 3rd and 4. Not a great place for the Seahawks to be in. If I say so myself. And actually, I should probably play more condensed coverage. Run it. That's such a terrible idea. Why would you run the ball in that scenario? Because now you just give us a chance to score another touchdown. That's a terrible idea. Oh my God, the swerves. Got the ball to the 35. We actually have a very good chance to probably get into field goal range at the bare minimum. Throw the check down. That actually was a good throw. For some reason, Carson just didn't go up and get it. Carson might be open right there, potentially. I liked the running late initially, but Mike Hansen just couldn't block to save his life, so that's what happens. That is a open receiver. And you know what his name is? His name is Chase frickin' Barber. I think we have enough to try to get one more play and get out of bounds. All right. What's like a play? I mean, this could be a play that could potentially go to out of bounds. Break. Spike, spike, spike. Bro, come on, dude. We're so close to the, like, I kind of hate the spiking system in this game. It's so stupid. Whatever. We don't get the spike off, so, but the good thing is we get the ball in half anyway, so, like, that really even matter. And I'm probably just going to go and shoot clock right away. Just get out of here quickly. Good stuff. Aiden Miller. And let's put the clock on 2. And we're going to just, try to play it safe here. That's what we're going to try to do. Nice 4 yards for Chase Barber. That's basically what we're looking for, is like 4 yards per play. It's really what we're looking for. Well, again, nice solid 5 yards, making it a 3rd and 1. Good job, Carter. Getting that first. Let's run a screen. Again, we're just like running some stuff to make sure that the clock, runs out and stuff like that. And also make sure that they don't get enough time to really do what they want to do on offense. We just absolutely finessed our way to the 39-yard line. And Dane Preet falls hurt. That's the second straight game that he ended up getting hurt after a certain amount of time. So Cameron Klopp will not be starting. Not the end of the world. Obviously, a foot fracture. Okay, he might be out for the Super Bowl, which that might not be ideal. I don't know how Gable was still up after that, but I will not complain. 3rd and 2 here. Let's try to run handoff dive. You know what I'm saying? Try to run handoff dive. Hopefully, we get the first in this scenario. No, we don't. Are we even in field goal range? 47-yard field goal? It doesn't even tell me. All right, let's see here. Full point. That is just good enough to make it a field goal. Dang, we need to upgrade Golden P's kick power, because that is not pretty at all. Seeing him barely make a 47-yard field goal like that is just not ideal. It's just not ideal. And that was also not ideal special teams. Struggling against this defense basically all game. Let's just continue to play this. This could be an RPO. That's what they ran last time. They ran it again. And I have multiple defenders there to stop that, making it a 2nd and 10. This might be for first. This might just be a run play, which it is. And no one's there to tackle him before he gets the first. What the heck? I think they might. Oh, they're running on the outside, but get a good, solid tackle by Mike Hansen. This is 4 verts. I think this is 4 verts, or this is not a run play. And it's a pass. Oh my God, DK's wide open. And that is a touchdown with that missed tackle. He got decimated trying to tackle. Decimated. It's actually really sad to watch. I'm not gonna lie. Him getting decimated like that is very, very, very hard to watch. Here goes the kickoff. And now we're in the tied possession So we kind of need to go get a touchdown. Triangle. That is open. Daniel Gable. Daniel Gable has been a big contributor on offense. There goes Brown Miller. I want to give him the ball more. Like, he's amazing in playmakers. I barely have the chance to like give him the ball. It's like one of the biggest problems. Like I want to give him the ball, but it's just kind of hard to give it to him. Oh, that's not going to be hard to give him at all. That's wide open. We're at the 5. This is so easily about to turn to 7 points if just our blocks can hold up, which they should, because we have goal line back. Okay, I don't think it was activated there. I want to try to score before the end of the third quarter. And did just like that. Scored in the third quarter. Perfect. Kick is up, and it is good. Making it set 24-17, up by 7. We're going with the kickoff. All right. Nice tackle. This is going to be a run play. This is probably going to be a run play. Let's run 5-2. Anger 8. Run Anger 8 here. So there's a few guys back in coverage, but mainly a blitz. Oh shit, they are passing. I'm so grateful I ran that play instead of just running a random it because, well, that would have probably landed 7 points. So. Very, very happy I ended up going with that instead. But first and 10. Imagine now when they run the ball. That's probably what they're about to do too, by the way. They're probably about to just run the ball here. Yep. But the good thing is we do stuff them 2nd and 8. I'd be kind of surprised if this isn't a pass. It is a pass. Geno Smith has a lot of space, but we get the tackle. All right. We need to start trying, to contain the quarterback from going anywhere. Because that's some big yards there that allowed. You know what also is big? Allowing them to get a first down right there. The heck, guys. Do need to play contain. We need to play containment, making sure he doesn't. Oh, I know this play. He's going to probably look for this. Oh. The other thing is that it's DK Metcalf and Geno Smith's ball. With that poor ball placement and also just the capability of not staying in bounds. Okay, so this is definitely a pass. For sure. I'm going to look for these two over here. He throws the ball away, 3rd and 10. This is going to be an occasion where I'm going to be running zone coverage. Don't really run zone coverage that often, so they shouldn't expect this. That's locked. That's picked. That is not picked because this game is rigged. Alright, well, tie game because this game does not know how to work functionally. So, but at least we have the ball. Has 6 minutes to go down the field and score. Which you already know I'm about to chew the clock. And get out of here with a W. Oh, I like that I liked the right side earlier. What the heck happened to those blocks, though? That's my question. Yeah, I like this play. Let's just run that. Oh, that's not the play. This might work too. I mean, it kind of did. To be fair, but this is the play I wanted to run. Can I motion the tight end this way. I actually can. So now we have an extra blocker on that side. And we get a first down. I like that. I like that formation. You don't have that tight end there as well. Really, really nice. I don't think they're going to expect a pass, which is why I kind of want to run it. Damn. Not only that, it was an incomplete pass, so this just stops the clock from chewing. Okay, Brown Miller's open, but we're in a 3rd and 3. Oh, I don't like this current position that I'm in. I don't at all. Could I motion you on this side? Oh shit, that might be a delay game. God damn it! This is the problem when I try to run shoe clock. It's just like I don't get a lot of time to make adjustments. So now it's 3rd and 8 instead of a 3rd and 3. Which, that might have just cost me the game. Never mind, because Bramalair is a beast. Okay, so I'm not going to run shoe clock anymore. Scratch that crap. Scratch that. Let's run a counter, and I want to motion this guy over there. So just get a ton of blocks on that side. Decent gain of 5. Making it a 2nd and 5. Could I motion you over here? Okay. That's the closest. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, wow. Nice blocks. Gets the ball down to the 3. That is huge. And now I'm just going to chew the clock. We're going to take this to the 2-minute warning. He has his X Factor activated as well as his ability activated. So this is probably going to be a touchdown. If not, heck, that's still kind of actually it's better than anyone's score right now. Oh, he doesn't have the. Oh, we don't have Carter in. Frick. You saw me playing like a gigantic butt. Oh shoot, Max got hurt. I think that might not be great. It doesn't matter. We're gonna get a touchdown right here probably. Never mind. Oh wow, this is not great at all. That's a holding call.
Holding offense.
Oh no, that's actually not that good at all. Chase or Mike. That's not a good thing. That's a bad thing. That just happened right there. Got the ball down to the 6, making it a 3rd and goal, and I'm actually gonna run the ball here again. Yeah, that just evens it out a little bit better. Can I motion the tight end on that side? I can. So we got an extra block on that side. And that is a touchdown. Carter Melakar making the clutch play. Kick is up and it's good. 31-24. But they still have plenty of time to score though. Minute and 10 with 2 timeouts. So they do got some time still to score. So we do got to play a little bit careful on defense here. Still got to play careful. And also on special teams. Which thankfully we did just fine. Alright. Again, this is Geno Smith we're talking about. I'm probably just going to send a Sam 1 Sting. And this should just work. And we should be just fine. Good job getting the tackle, making it a 2nd and 7. All right, 3rd and 1. I'm just gonna constantly run this play. I mean, they're not getting a lot of yards while I'm running this play. It's just what I like to see. Like, they're throwing underneath routes, but they're not getting out of bounds. They're not getting a lot of yards either. So that's something you do have to mention when you are making these plays. And that was a bad. 32 seconds left and 0 timeouts. So if they don't go out of bounds in any of these plays, they only have like 2 plays left. So hope for that basically. Yep, they're gonna run the ball. And I'm totally fine with that. Because that just chews clock. This is literally the last play that they have. I am literally just gonna play back coverage, and that is intercepted, and that's game over. You know what? Let's just throw a freaking Hail Mary and see who. Let's see if Bromwell can catch it. Just curious. Let's see if he can come down with it. Dang it. I got hit while throwing it. Whatever. 31-24. We win the NFC Championship game. So that means I can go get an additional upgrade to the Super Bowl. I honestly thought at first we maybe might lose that game, and that would have been really sad. So I'm glad that wasn't the case. So generating a number, we get number 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So Carter Mellicart gets an upgrade. And honestly, I'm pretty happy because, not gonna lie, well, we didn't need an additional upgrade to help with the running back position. So I'm pretty happy for that. So, good for that. One injury did end up happening, which is Dane Creekfall. So that means, unfortunately, we would not have Dane Creekfall for the Super Bowl, which isn't ideal. Now, I get to just simulate the Super Bowl, or actually, I could just get to the Super Bowl. Jack Bunyan was the player of the week offensively for the NFC, and Chase Barber was defensive player of the week for offense or defense. It's not that surprising. Chase Barber had a really, really good game. I am very curious to see if anybody's abilities end up changing. I think I turned off progression, though, so there should be no normal devs, at least. Barber offensively, I think, got superstar devs, so that's different, I believe. Nothing else, though, offensively. Defensively, actually, a couple of things changed. Geo is not X Factor, and same thing with Connor Krieger. Nobody else still changed, which is kind of surprising. I won't lie. It's kind of surprising. So, I mean, did Barber change? It doesn't seem like he did. So he was just superstar beforehand. So, yeah. I mean, it is very nice to have now 2 X Factors at the defensive line. Because if their X Factors do get activated, which is an if, but if they do get activated, they're going to be pretty big and pretty hard to stop, I won't lie. So, I'm pretty happy. So I only get to pick 3 of the X Factors to activate, which is probably going to be just these 3, I'd confidently say. I mean, I could swap with Connor with one of them, but I think I like these the most. And this team, I don't even have to do anything, because guess what? I don't have to do anything. It's kind of unbelievable that Brahma is still 74 overall. But after all the stuff I've done, it's kind of crazy. So, Cameron Klopp will be our starting left guard. Actually, I can move Shoei back to wide receiver now because I am back from injury. So Shoei will be going back to wide receiver, and Matthias will go back to running back with after all these big adjustments. So, I mean, that's actually really, really big. The fact that we can finally have, the confident running back game, the confident quarterback game. The fact that we're just like not having. Obviously, I'm not saying that Dane Creefall was a major injury, but we haven't had like a major injury heading into the Super Bowl, which is really, really good. Because again, we need the best players on the field. Obviously, Dane Creefall, him being out, that does hurt. It doesn't help. But that's whatever. I still can't believe. Um, where's the NFL? Oh, Matt LaFleur. Yeah, I mean, like if he made that team go to a Super Bowl, he should deserve Coach MVP. So, but anyways, guys, I really hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys on the Super Bowl video, I guess. But one other thing I will mention, because of what happened in the last time I made the Three-Man Army series, I am skipping this week Three-Man Army game. So I will probably upload like maybe like a special video or something. I don't know. Or maybe I might not even upload a video at all. Maybe I might just have that as a blank day. Which, I don't know, but maybe I might upload something. Or maybe it might just be something short and sweet. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. And I hope you guys have a good day.